Okay, so I kind of passed my personal obnoxiousness threshold in my last video, so I'm reshooting this. But before I begin, I just want to say I have to constantly hold back my anger at morons. And I don't condone any other person calling you morons. But I'm your parent, and if you're acting like morons, it's my job as a parent to point it out to you. And when parents see their children destroying themselves, they tend to get emotional. Okay? And, well, to backtrack a little bit, the reason all this is happening, and I mean all of this, the reason all of this is happening is because in the summer of 2011, I decided it should. And the reason why is because I wanted all of the true colors of humanity to be exposed. And I wanted the true colors of America to be exposed. And I wanted a final determination on whether or not all of you had failed as Americans. And the reason why I'm so angry is because, well, to most of you, America doesn't even mean anything anymore. And that's because you've all failed as Americans. You've lowered your guard, you've dropped your defenses. It happened in 1998, starting with a woman named Linda Caratanato, which if you search for that name and mafia, which it sounds like a mafia name, doesn't it? But it just happens to be a Russian mafia associated name. And this is Linda Tripp, who basically set up, purposely, by her own admission basically, set up the Hillary Clinton scandal. And Hillary Clinton Monica Lewinsky, excuse me. And Monica Lewinsky, according to the tapes that Linda Tripp recorded, which I spent a couple hours yesterday listening to, in fact, were both scheming various ways that they could advance their careers via leverage and negotiating and blah, blah, blah. And their characters really come out. These are not victims. These are manipulators. And both of them very likely work for the KGB. And the argument made by Mrs. Tripp is that because she was a military brat, because her dad was in the army, she could not possibly be a traitor. Only the fact is, according to her own, unrelated statements, testimony, and even some things that she wrote for a book that she wanted to publish. Oh yes, very, very ambitious towards fame, both of them, Monica Lewinsky and Linda Tripp. But according to this book, and according to basically any time she was asked about it, other than in relation to, why aren't, might you be a traitor? Okay. When she's asked if she's a traitor, she loves her dad. Otherwise, she hates her dad. And in fact, she hated her dad so much for so long, people had actually speculated that that alone was the motivation for her betraying the United States government. Now, I understand you're not aware of these things, but you know what? This man, this Mongol, this wolf in white person's clothing, okay, does not care about you. He does not care about working people. He does not care about anybody but himself. But above all else, he is loyal to Vladimir Putin. He is loyal to dictatorship. He hates America. Now, if you hate America, by all means, if you've bought in to the Kremlin propaganda that has been inundating this country since 1998, coincidentally, when the Lewinski scandal, was all over the news, Al-Qaeda was gaining steam. Bill Clinton couldn't do anything about it. Bill Clinton actually drew up a plan to invade Afghanistan. No. It's got to be about Lewinski. That's all we can talk about. And while all this was happening, Vladimir Putin was creating Russia Today. And all of these conservative, so-called conservative channels, like Alex Jones, the Next News Network, Infinite Flames, all these people who support this evil dictator, all of them are affiliated with the RT network. Okay? These are all Russian propaganda channels. And you know what? Your choice is simple. You can listen to me, and you will find the truth. You can listen to them and think with your emotions and be misled. Those are your choices. They are lying to you. Okay? And if they weren't lying to you, they wouldn't need to do this. Hillary pops up 3 search results, both of which are ridiculous. You will never find, and I've done this several times over several different days, just to see what pops up, but you will never find anything pro-Hillary. Oh look, and now when I clicked Hillary Clinton, and I just click it, okay, just Hillary Clinton, yeah, I can talk. Alright, if I go seizures, oh yeah, that shows up all kinds of videos. Of course. But if I just go Hillary Clinton, okay, there's the N, X. This is all that pops up. Explain this. Don't thumbs down. Don't say your stupid troll bullshit, okay? You look like a bunch of fucking idiots when you comment. Say something intelligent. I dare you. Explain this to me. Try to argue that this is not evidence that Russia has influenced YouTube. Try to argue that my entire channel's existence does not prove that Russia owns the influence of your mind. That's what I have proven to you. That's what I have shown you. I have allowed you to actually see the people who want to come and destroy you. The question is, are you going to defend yourself? Are you going to defend America? Or are you going to commit an act of ignorant treason by voting for this man? He is the exact opposite of everything you want in a politician. He is the embodiment of everything you hate about America, about corporations, about corrupt people in general. And you have somehow made up this fantasy that he is going to be your savior? Why? Is Jesus just too embarrassing for you?